Salutations everybody, it is Matty here, and as I'm sure most of you have heard, Mortal Kombat 11 was announced at the Game Awards. What I found even more shocking was that Mortal Kombat 11 is dropping on the Nintendo Switch day one. This is a gigantic leap forward for a company that in their previous console struggled to get any third-party support whatsoever. And even with the Switch and its immediate success, it still didn't happen right away. Developers and publishers together were very skeptical of what Nintendo was bringing to the table. Could the tech handle the modern games they were working on? We saw the likes of Bethesda start porting their titles over with Doom and Wolfenstein 2, and while there were some performance issues, it was just amazing to see that these games could be done on the Switch. There was also Warframe, which turned out very well because Panic Button Games continues to serve as that one company that can make any port happen for this console. But what we're seeing here is Mortal Kombat 11 being available day one on a Nintendo Switch. Not only is this amazing because it is a M-rated game, but this is also, according to Wikipedia, the first Mortal Kombat game on a Nintendo device since the DS with Ultimate Mortal Kombat. And when we're talking about official Mortal Kombat releases, we're going back to 2004 when Mortal Kombat Deception was on the GameCube. Suffice to say, Mortal Kombat and its M-rated nature has been out of Nintendo's vision for a while. This highlights that Nintendo is more than willing to embrace any third-party title willing to put itself on the console, but more importantly, it's that publishers see the profit of making their games available day one on Nintendo's hybrid system. Likely, publishers are also realizing the Nintendo Switch offers a unique second life to so many titles out there. I think a proper example that all of us can relate to is, for example, Dark Souls or Skyrim. I have played both those games so many times, but when I heard it was coming to the Switch, I said, wait, you mean I can play that in bed now with the screen right there in front of me? Alright, I'll pick it up. There's just something about the design of the Switch itself that makes certain games appealing in different situations where I can take Mortal Kombat on the go, set it up on a TV and play with my friends. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Yes, I really did just say that. What I hope for with all this is that it's a sign of more to come for Nintendo. More day one support for third-party games. While the Wii U wasn't a great system, that was often its kryptonite, where you'd have something like Watch Dogs, which would drop 2 years later or something like that on a console, and no one would buy it because it was too late. Anyone who was interested in any remote fashion had already probably tried it out on a different system. Same thing was starting to happen a little bit with the Switch, but because of the way the console is, I think there was a little more appeal of picking up a game for a second time on it, but that still doesn't sell it. Having third-party games available day one on this console is a huge step forward for everyone in this industry. So I'm happy as hell to see that, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on this, as well as Mortal Kombat 11 in the comments down below. I mean, we're hearing about time-bending stories where maybe older characters before the reboot can come back. There's also going to be some form of customization, not in the terms of style like Mortal Kombat 10, but actual cosmetic stuff, kind of like what we saw in Injustice 2. So it looks like some things are starting to turn up for this game, and I'm very excited to see the full reveal in January. The release is actually very close. It's just in April, so we're only a short few months away and the game was just announced. I'm really looking forward to it. I'd love to hear what you guys think. Other than that, be sure to follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook. Those links are in the description down below, along with my Patreon. Do consider supporting that as it fuels all the content I create here. Stay sexy, stay active. I love you all. Peace.